Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. Watch party, Victini code. Twitch chat. This split rate looks so bad. It looks fine here. Okay, enough waiting. I'm gonna put this open on my other screen, and then I will do this, and then Hello and welcome to this week's watch party for Victini. As last week, as the last 2 weeks, actually as the same as week 4, I'll be doing this blind due to some IRL stuff. I couldn't really handle Victini news, and if I don't do Victini news, I don't see the matches. So this is gonna be my actual first reaction to all of the fights. We are starting with Red Sox Alex against Pandemonium. We have Terra Ground Glaceon and Terra Ground Electrode. And I think the good was he a Terra Captain? No, his Terra Captain is Frogadier. Okay, yeah, that's the only 2 Terra Captains in this match. Okay, let's see. Ooh, interesting, he immediately led with Glaceon. Maybe he was... I'm surprised he actually switched. Yeah. you have like such a good solid like 8 months or something, or like even like 9 months looking at your team. I think the frog will just never have a chance to really do anything. I'm surprised you switched out in front of the Registeel and not just like immediately Terra'd. I feel like the Terra's actually good to have in here. An unfortunate yeah, an unfortunate draw, I guess, because he immediately oh wait, I should actually pay attention. I'm not sure what Frogadier was. No, Frogadier was not the spiker. That was Quaxwell was the one who had rapid spin. No wait, Frogadier was the spiker and Quaxwell was the spinner. Yeah. I feel like out of the 3 like water starters from those 3, I always just prefer Warturtle. He's the only one who feels like he actually can do something. Actually, that was a good war there, getting rid of the Rabombi, but it just immediately came back. But it does give you the double switch, where you can even predicting that the Efog was really good. Ooh. I think this thing is just bulky enough that acid spray. Wait, now I need to check something. I thought that was a 100% thing. Oh, it's covered cloak. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, protein there. That's. I guess you could do that, but like Supreme, he has like really solid ones. I think like a lot of times he just has like better options, or at least like on the paper it looks better. But yeah, this is 100% that's actually really smart from Pandemonium here, bringing the covered cloak to prevent any type of secondary moves. Yeah, but enough damage with the discharges that the Lycanroc can actually show it's pretty good with the Accelerock. Question, I assume because he switched out that it was probably banded or scarfed. Yeah, like, I don't know why people... Flare boost. That... Pandemonium was cooking in week 5. Flare boost, fling drift blim with strength up. And you have the clear amulet. Okay, that immediately answers my question. So I guess you don't have close combat on the Lycanroc, or you just... Oh yeah, well I guess you're threatening. You're afraid of the body press there. Yeah, he said it in chat. I feel like fire is better though than Toxic Orb because of the damage. You can't really stay in even with Strength Sap. Like, you're just gonna have to move out at one point. Ooh, that's a rough Thunderwave miss. He gets it at least, but loses his leftovers for it. That's like no damage though. The body presses. He pre-prop both Reggies. Puts you low. Are you doing? Well, and now it's up again. Let's see if. Oh, another para. Yeah, that's like the third para on this Pokemon, and you at least get the rocks gone before Gerda probably dies this turn. Yeah. Man, that para was really rough. You could have probably gotten. Probably clicked defog a lot beforehand, and now you're most likely going to have to deal with. Okay, you do have close combat. Probably have to deal with rocks here. Does it kill? It does kill. Okay, yeah, it makes sense why you switched out before then. Glaceon is like your best answer to this team now, because like you have to like protect it against the. Okay, that was a bit greedy. but a good read to just click freeze try here. Oh, and Pandemonium forgot levitate. Wow. that action low-key looked like spite. He's like, oh wait, that was in the switch in. Okay. There's like there was other spite. So like, oh well, you blocked my Terra Blast. Now I'm just gonna explode in front of your face for it. But Electros is so bulky. Yeah, like Glaceon low-key is incredibly bulky. It's insane how much this Pokemon can take. Like the Glaceon in my group, like the Cephas, Ford, Tatas group, we Tatas had Glaceon, and I think he was fighting a Haxorus. I think it was like that way. And we mocked, and I brought like a fully defensive Glaceon with Terra Fairy, and absolutely mugged the Haxorus, even though it had like a plus, like a sword stance, +2 poison jab, would not be enough to kill the Glaceon before the Glaceon wins the 1v1. Yeah, it's insane. It can really just 1v1 anything it wants with Terra. Yeah, a solid 3-0 victory. I think you had like some really good reads or like plays here with. I mean, the Katsuki seemed a bit, greedy. I really like the Driftbloom set though from Pandemonium. He actually had the balls to do that. I have Driftbloom myself, and I would never do this set. I feel like I would be a set I would bring in week 8 when I'm eliminated. And also the covered cloak on the Rabombi was really smart from Pandemonium. But your team is also insanely good. Like, you actually showed that you can play this team really well. Okay, we're gonna move Supreme's match next because he's here in chat. Oh yeah, I assume you have seen the trailer for Gen 10. What is your opinion? Which starter do you like the most? The Arcanine, the Water Salazzle, or the the aggressive uncle from Rowlet? Okay. And while you wait for your answers, we're looking at Gage, who has Water Swallowed. And I think now I need to check, because I see a low tier mon in here that could potentially also be a Terra Captain. No, he has Rampardos. I don't think he has brought Rampardos. Yeah, I like the Water Gecko. Like, because I'm a Hololive fan, everyone is going wild about the Fire Dog, because it's like the outfit looks very close to one of their mascots. And Supreme brought obviously Trevenant with Terra Poison. Yeah, I think the Water Gecko is gonna be hopefully he will look really fucking cool. We'll see. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's continue this match and see how Supreme did. It's good taunt to immediately just prevent glares and stealth rocks. Actually, really, this is like the best, I think, target you could do. Next to Swallowed, obviously. This is so much damage, yeah. Should have Tarot. Should have Tarot. That's so rough. Getting the poison chance, getting the poison while you have actually poison Terra in the bag. No, I'm surprised you didn't Terra there, because it's a Swallowed. It's a poison type, so like I feel like it would always be a poison move. Liquid Ooze. Ooh, Liquid Ooze for Trevenant. Oh, that's a good idea from Gage there. Yeah, Gardevoir was so strong in this tier as well. Ooh, and you brought Sap Sipper. That's a really good idea. Is it just for Serena? No, I need to check. Insinoble Roar. You brought Sapsipper just for Serena. Yeah, I think I probably, like, I did that on purpose. I'm sorry, but I had to curse Trevenant, so I don't have to hear Matt at the end of the season when it's like at the top, constantly tell us how good of a Pokemon Trevenant is. Oh, I guess, yeah, he could have. Oh yeah, Ember Pom, Ember. Yeah, okay, yeah. If you expect Ember and Ember Pom and Rampardos, it makes sense that you're going with Sapsipper, yeah. It was a good choice, yeah. That did not. That did no. Wow, the 1%. I mean, it's a good bluff if you Terra Water as well. Like, just immediately, like, be like, huh? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yep. Trading the rocks should be good for you because the Cloyster and the Garvantula will definitely take damage. And getting damage on Cloyster itself is always good. But this is gonna spin. Oh! Oh my... Okay, that... I don't know if that was intentional. But that was a great idea. Going into the Sep Striker so he can't spin away. And now he's slower than Flamigo, so he can't get rid of rocks. If that was intentional, that was a great play. And now if you're like Scarfed or Bandit, yeah, you can actually just lock into close combat. You do have... Yeah, Quagsire just doesn't care about Cloyster. Yeah, that was a really smart idea. Especially since you lost your actual rapid blocker with oh. And now he just oh, and you're probably unaware though. Yeah, that's unaware. I was like, surely you let him like set up stuff. That's no damage. That was no damage. Holy shit, from that counter. Oh, you have no way to hit this except for like liquidation, I guess, but it was specs, okay. Oh yeah. At least you got him dead there. That's like the one good thing. Ah, I see. This is where he gets the rocks. Still faster though. And you're faster than this. Well, I feel like you were sweating there. That felt like a lot of sweating. The rapid spending and pay you one scuffed, yeah. Yeah. The cloister definitely came close to actually causing an issue there. Icicle spear for counter to kill. Yeah, that was really close. Oh yeah, true. If I shot, I don't know if Flamigo actually survives that. Generally the thing with the multi-hit moves, I feel like they are just, because of the fact that you can potentially only get hit once or get one hit off unless it's a specific Pokemon, they are intentionally stronger because of getting rid of focus sashes, the key berry only proccing after every hit happened and not immediately. There's definitely multi-hit moves are a lot stronger. It feels like than normal moves because of that, because of the additional RNG in that. No, just the first hit. I feel like you get rid of the first hit, probably does no damage, and then the rest just does normal damage. This is why the berries are not going to are not that the multi-hit moves are really annoying to deal with. That's why you just have to have Rocky Helmet for stuff that actually makes contact. It's Mousehold looks great, but it's really bad because you're always gonna have a Pokemon with Rocky Helmet against you. If it isn't, it just wins. Yeah, that's the thing. Mousehold, the only thing Mousehold does is tidy up, pop bomb, and if there's a Rocky Helmet, you just always you always just take so much damage. I mean, I guess Chinchino has a little bit more potential because maybe they forget about the multi-hit thing. But yeah, let's continue. Lack of interest against Drakeon. We have Terra Ground, Noctowl, and Terra Ghost Taurus on Leg side, and Terra Fighting on Drakeon side, and Terra Water on the Basculin. I feel like I've watched this match, though I could be wrong. That's an interesting first turn. The Rapid Spin for the speed boost. Ooh, that's a rough crit. I feel like that could have potentially triggered Anger Shell if he had it. And then the acrobatics. That was a perfect lead here for lack of interest. I don't know if he just expected there to be a fighting type as a lead, but the Choppleberry, acrobatics, rapid spin, that was such a good idea from Lag there. Knowing that the opponent will just bring fighting moves to play around it. Getting rid of Breloom and Cloth is insane already. In turn 4, both of them gone is just huge. Obviously, he has to bring in Didi here because otherwise this Breloom just clicks Mach Punch. This is the one Pokemon, if he had not gotten in Didi, I think Lag would have just immediately lost to Drakeon, who just clicks Mach Punch into everything but the Terra Captain. Yeah, now here expanding force. This is either Scarfed or this is Specs, because this Didi does so much damage. Yeah, and immediately, that is insane. Immediately got rid of Ductu and of Grafaiai as well. And now with 2 physical attackers with Snorlax on your team, it's gonna be rough, I think, to deal with, especially since he still has Ditto. Yeah, this is Swift Swim, so he knows that at least the other stuff isn't. A question if he also brought Chesto and Rest on this. But I guess Lack knows now because he sees the set. Yeah, if only he was Wave Crash. I guess he's Wave Crash on this guy. No, not even that. Or he's both. Well, yeah, that. I think this game was basically one turn like 3. I think it was turn 3. Yeah, turn 3. When the Komala barely survives with 1 HP and kills both Breloom and Cloth, this game's over. At this point. He does have the other stuff, but like this is physical attackers. The only worry he would have is Magneton, but basically like, yeah, this was over before like at turn 3. This was already over. Yeah, indeed, he's great. I have it myself, and it's a great Pokemon. I've brought it to every match. Totally not because I'm just spamming random shit like random terrain, and it sometimes works. But yeah, a solid 4 victory from Black there. Then we have Nif against Viking. We have Terra Fairy Colossal and Terra Electric Golurk. I'm gonna call Viking out here. This is the 4th. This is like week 5. In 4 out of 5 matches, he has brought Terra Electric Golurk. At this point, you can just call it an electric type when you see it, because it's always Terra Electric. I don't think he had any other Terra Captain. Let me double check. Where is Viking? Altaria. Yeah, Altaria's not here. I still think Colossal is a massive fraud one. I dislike this Pokemon so much. Oh. So you're the reason why he's always electric. Oh, that's such a rough immediate like flame body burn. Ooh, especially on Golurk. Good rocks. Though I think I'm surprised Palosan didn't just Shadow Ball. I guess Poltergeist still does like, yeah, 15% is still a lot considering it's burned. I got to use Golurk in the VDL thing, like the quiz from Cephas. It actually is a fun Pokemon. Oh, that's if it. Oh, I was gonna say if this survive, if this doesn't, like if this dies, Niv is in massive trouble. But the 1% to get the burn off. Probably like that saved him a lot, but that does give Mimikyu the Trailblaze boost as well. Mimikyu still has not broken disguise and is basically dead already. Ooh, that's a huge crit there on the Shadow Claw. And it also like basically confirms the kill on the Palosan, so the Mimikyu goes out with 2 kills. Yeah. Ooh, that crit was huge there for Viking. This is gonna be a spin, most likely. No, it just goes for liquidation, okay. That's so much damage. Oh, it's banded or something, because he clicked knockoff again. Yeah, there's Supreme, there's a lot of Pokemons on the board that people just ignore. I think Gage's team is the perfect example for that as well. It just does this just win? Yeah, it just wins. Yeah, this just wins. So I guess like the crit on the Vikavolt made it a 2-0 victory for Viking, but the Vikavolt probably the starter Raptor does not beat Probopass, I think, unless like if it has close combat, it actually might win. But yeah, the Turbo Pass could have potentially won the game, but the Psychic Crit was definitely good for the differential for Viking. Yeah, actually, do this. Let me check how this looks on the camera. Okay. Where is the... Why is it on the fucking wrong side? I can't move this. Wait, I have an idea. No, that does not work. They're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Regarding Gage's team, he has Swallowed, which is already insanely good in low tier, because it's ridiculously bulky and like deceptively bulky, but still has decent damage output. The Ember looks weak. It has 6 points. Like, we gave it 6 points. We didn't even respect it, but it's basically like a Blaziken. I think Ember is basically Blaziken. It's just slightly different. Yeah, it's because it's really good. Ember Palm, just running Fake Out with Silk Scarf is I'm gonna move this back here. Ember Palm with Silk Scarf basically like can 50% some Pokemons, which is ridiculous. Like with Choice, like either Choice Band or with Silk Scarf, does so much damage. It's ridiculous, and then like it's so fast, like it's fast enough that Tail Slap usually always like, does a lot of damage. And Cloyster, we already have seen Cloyster obviously with Shell Smash, but like in the low tier as well, like it's you need to like kind of feel like you need to especially prep for that Pokemon as well. Yeah, the thing is this with Rampardos. If it gets something like Rock's Polish, it would be insane. Or if it's like in Trick Room, this Pokemon usually will probably get a kill every turn, because its attack stat is so high, especially in like our draft board, that this Pokemon could easily murder teams. Yeah, like and with Terra, it usually should be able to get a Trailblaze active. But yeah, like this is like from Pokemon Center, of course. Like with Drakeon, is similar. The Magneton obviously is an insanely good, like it does so much damage. Magmortar has really good coverage. Like if he Terra that would be I don't know, I think he can't Terra with 6 points. I don't remember what a Terra ruling was, if I have to be honest. Like that's the Magmortar is incredibly good. Even like in higher tiers, because its coverage is insanely good. You can put an AV on it. Insane. I mean, Shaman, we know Shaman is good. Just looking at other people's team. Like, same with Alex's team. Slowbro Galar, Electros are both Pokemons who... Like, I mean, he has shown me Slowbro Galar. I did not expect it to be like that, but Slowbro Galar is incredibly good from what I've seen Alex use it. Electros is incredibly annoying to deal with, because it has like Slack Off, Levitate, like it has no resistances and like no weaknesses. It often is just an annoying wall, especially in Nat decks where it gets access to Toxic. That Pokemon is toxic in Nat decks. Especially when then you could put it in low tier as well. Like that's great. Same with Darkspawn. Darkspawn is also a low tier Pokemon that is always great. Striker is one of the best Terra captains in low tier, because it has the speed and the damage. Like the stats are really good for it. Like just as a general sweeper. Gulurk, we have already seen like just how much it does. I'm not sure with Muk. I feel like Muk is great as well. Like Altaria as a low pointer. There's so many low point Pokemons. Yeah, it fucked me last week. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Terra Shift tree from Alakaikas is also really interesting. Okay, let's just continue. Those two forgot to put Terra preview on. We don't know their Terras, but we know their Terra captains are None on Ratchet side. He did not bring Leafeon or Dracloak. And Quall has Cypher. Nope. And there's just no Terra Captains here. Okay. I guess we just have a preview of Gen 10 when there's no more Terra. Oh, also, I'm gonna tell you guys, Reverb Room in higher tier, if you can get it, if it's not Terra banned, this Pokemon is ridiculous. You can always Terra out of its weakness. A lot of times you want to run Terra ground, and then you just come in, you you click shift gear, and then you sweep with high horsepower, Iron Head, and then most likely like some sort of cover thing. Like Reverb low in like even in higher tiers, if it gets to use Terra, great Pokemon. I've used it so much. Also Bombardier, great Pokemon. I was memeing when I picked it up. It came to every match it came because of the access to Roost, knockoff, I think U-turn, and just being like relatively bulky. Yeah, typical. Oh, you got trick. That's really good, tricking the Orpheum, so the Orpheum can't do a lot of stuff. A question, like, this looks like a more defensive one with Toxic Spikes, but I think Toxic Spikes are really good into this team. There's no Pokemon that wants the there's no poison. Is there even a poison type on this team? Let me check. He has no poison type. Yeah, that Toxic Spike is actually really good if those the other Pokemons don't have a boots on. Oh yeah, Terra Flying Reverb Room is also great, yeah. Yeah, and the next time we play NetEx, Pokemon I want to try out is Pangoro. If I get Terra on it, even better. But I think Pangoro looked fun when I used it. The Temper Flare is also, it's a great move for Reverb Room, because a lot of times, like, it will not hit with the first move, and then Temper Flare will just do even more damage. The Gangshot miss is rough. Yeah, because the Gramble will be able to kill the Reverb Room. But now getting all the poisons in is great for wait. Oh, the mirror up for the Torterra. Oh, I guess it still worked for Quall here, where he gets the he has it for the Shell Smash Torterra, but it actually works. That Bombardier actually is look what it does. It just starts killing everything. I'm surprised he didn't just try. Couldn't he have just killed the Gramble as well? Yeah, he needs to kill it. The Terra now can't Shell Smash anymore. Especially with the T-Spike is incredible here. The T-Spike, I think, like single-handedly prevents the Torterra from being able to set up and blocks any type of eruption shenanigans. Like, I had to deal with eruption shenanigans in my game last week. And yeah, another kill for the T-Spikes. It's so great. And like immediately, you see, okay, you see the poison type, you immediately know. I mean, it's physical. It's for the Diancie. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it's like the 4 times weakness from the Diancie. I think that I would have brought Ironhead as well, if I know he has Diancie. But yeah, the T-Spike is so great because you see it's not boots, so you know it's something. And yeah, here the eruption. If he has Protect, this is great on Polchick, guys. I don't think it can take an eruption though. Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. That's it. The T-Spike won him the game. Actually won him the game. Like the great plan, like from Lord Quall to use Reverb Room for the T-Spike setup, because that 12% that the Polchick guy survives here, that is the damage from the poison. Yeah, So yeah, great blind from Lord Qual. Hard fought 1-0 victory, but yeah, the T-Spike definitely won him the game here. Great blind from him. I mean, if it's Shell Smash, it would probably be, what is it, Shell Smash, Rock Blast, the ground, and the grass move that I forgot the name of. Because I know the German name. I don't have the... I think German it's called Kugelsalat, I think. But I don't know what the what the English name is right now. But yeah, probably like Rock Blast, that Iron Head, and Shell Smash. Unless he ran EQ. Okay. We have 3 more matches. We are continuing with Grixie against CB Fries. We have Terra Ghost Wishcash, and Terra Poison Houndoom, and Terra Steel Ussering. Another thing I have to mention here, Wishcash. Terra Wishcash is, my opinion, the easiest Pokemon to always lead with. Because you can always lead and click one of the hazard types. And then if it's like an annoying lead, you can always Terra. And because it has deceptively good coverage moves. Like, Wishcash can run physical and special. And it has both Earthquake and Earth Power. And for some reason, like, I think its moveset is, for some reason, very versatile, where it can deal with most lead Pokemons. For some reason. Don't ask me why. But I think low tier Wishcash is great. You see this? Look at this damage. 50% from a Wishcash. I complain about Matt talking about Trevenant, and I'm like, I'm that I'm that way with Wishcash. I'm really surprised the talk hole is like coming so often. Wait. Oh, it got rid of the... Okay, that makes this ability just so much weaker. Like, if White Smoke blocks Defog, that would have been great. Like, where he can't even, like, Stealth Rock, but I guess he, yeah, he even said it in chat. I would have thought that it would block as well. Well, to be fair, I would have probably tried it out, because I often, like, just fuck around when I'm bored with, like, offline matches and interactions. But at least he got the poison on the Braviary, which is already really good. Ooh, that's the Flash Fire on the Houndoom. How many flinches can it get? Currently none. Also, Terra Poison is really good here, because the Palmot ability, like, won't be able to do as much damage as it wants. Psychic Wish also a really good bring for the Wish spam from the Darkspawn. Like, seeing Wishcash, like, I'm surprised he's not just clicking, oh wait, that Dark Pulse, yeah. Ooh. This Houndoom, the set from Houndoom is really good here. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like, it's the same with Strength Sap and the Clear Body thing, where it will not do the drop, but the Pokemon will still get healed. Yeah, let's Wishcash die so you can probably get something in. I feel like this Bronzong has gotten crit every week. I feel like this Bronzong has seen more crits than any other Pokemon. At least in Grixie's team, definitely. So what's his way to recover? Oh, it's Citrus Berry. Ooh, Trick Room. Okay, now how is he going to... Oh, store power. Oh, I see. Yeah, he gets 2 more kills here. Easily. No? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm surprised Uxie took that like a champ. Does this survive? No. Wait. Ah, okay, I dropped and it just got 9% again. Okay. I think he clicked Trick Room there, and if he clicks Trick Room there, I think he might be able to get 3 more kills or like even win the game. If he gets that Trick Room off again. Yeah, that's... Yeah, he did. But I think it's just like that was his best play of just clicking like Call Mind to potentially get the roll, because the that's such an annoying set, Leech Seed substitute. Because if he survives with 1%, there's no priority and he has 4 turns in Trick Room. So he just clicks Stored Power 4 times and wins the game. Leech Seed sub is so disgusting as a tactic. But I think it's just like, I don't think Grixie wants to switch into Power Mode here as well, since like he just spams substitute until the until the Dragalge is dead. But he can even like kill it now. Yeah. Not sure if it can take a hit though. It does. Okay. Oh. the the way that he actually clicked Mud Punch here. I mean, it's not even like the worst Pokemon, to be fair. The worst Pokemon you could get stuck behind the worst Pokemon you can get stuck behind, like have to deal with substitute and stuff, is probably like a Harvest Pokemon as well. Like just like Arboliva. I don't know. I don't think Arboliva got substitute, but Arboliva is really annoying with Harvest, Citrus Berry, and then like Leech Seed and stuff. You often just need to like have something like Venusaur or Vileplume. That's like the Pokemons who can actually deal with it. But yeah. Thankfully for CB Fries, Grixie did not have an electric type move on his Power Mod, and thus he manages to take the 3-0 victory. Oh, there we have the Terra Shift tree. So this week it's Terra Poison. And I see a bunch of normal types. I think Dedenne or Charizard. Okay, this is Terra Flying Charizard on Tube side. And then obviously, like I just said, Terra Poison Shiftry. Oh, that's... Ooh. If that Hydro Pump hits, that's really good for Tube. Yeah, he said it in chat, should have run Scarf. Oh, this is the match I remember, yeah. It's the fastest Giraffe in the world. And even faster now with Scarf. But it's a good way to deal with any type of potential, like, agility stuff there. Though he did get the Scarf after the Throat Spray was already off, used. Okay, he needs to kill the... Yeah, okay, Talonflame easily kills the Scrafty there. I was gonna say, if this Scrafty is not... if he doesn't kill the Scrafty that turn, it clicks Drain Punch and it's gonna be an issue. I don't think they will. I think they are just not gonna touch Pokemons like that anymore. Like, they already buffed Samurott by giving it a better form. Taunt is great against Vileplume. Vileplume is one of the few Pokemons that are really annoying if you don't have Taunt. Because Vileplume is really good, as in the slow tier as well. I mean, we did put it like high points as well, so... Farigarath loses its Scarf, and now it's dead. This is a helmet, isn't it? Oh, it's not helmet. I mean, they probably nerf stuff because it's too broken in BGC or something. But yeah, this is what we talked about Chinchino. There's no helmet around, I guess, and the tail up, tidy up, still does so much damage thanks to Technician. Not sure if the miss is the best thing here, because like they could have potentially gotten the like actually the miss was great because he has Rock Blast. Oh, it has Skill Link, okay. Oh, it was Loaded Dice, okay. I was gonna say like Loaded Dice or Skill Link, one of the two things. Rock Blast. I'm not sure if Alicalcos can win here. Yep, there goes Shift Tree. Yeah, I think this is just a 2-win. Yep. Hey, the Chinchino hurt you. I wanted to let you know that it's better than Mousehold. Yeah, this is what the Loaded Dice Technician is. This is why Chinchino is basically on the same thing as as Mousehold, because it has the same type of moves with Tail Slap. Base Slap is basically weaker Population Bomb, but the Technician and stuff makes it potentially better. Okay, we have our final match of the week. We have Meta against Joe Mama. We have is this... I need to double check something. Okay, I had flashbacks for a second. I was like, is this Terra normal the Dunsparce? No, it's not. It's Terra Water Decidueye. And Terra Water Meganium. I feel like Terra Golem Lola actually surprised me. I didn't think it would be that good. I thought it was like a trap mon. Who has it in Victini? Yeah, Locked Qual has it in Victini, and I think like he has used it really well so far. But yeah, let's see. Like I mentioned, Terra Water Meganium and Terra Water Decidueye. So many water types here. Getting a para off is always great with this Pokemon, because you can always does it does die, yeah. I was gonna say, does it die? Yeah, it does. Just so you because the para will always be annoying for the Pokemon if it had any type of plants to damage. Rindoberry for the Terra what? Oh, for Whimsicott. Okay, I was like, no way are you protecting grass, not a Delphox. But not as a Whimsicott. Okay. Oh yeah, Kostab actually makes that actually makes it really dangerous. Gligar once again sets up rocks as always. But at least he gets rid of that thing. This is gonna be an electric type move. Volt Absorb. Nope. Okay, Ooh, Fruit Spray is good with Boom Burst, yeah. He doesn't even like try to fight the potential Volt Absorb. Oh, and bringing Shift Gear to get the speed back up. Oh, that's such a good way. That's such a good way to do it here. Yeah, this toxicity is rough, but it probably dies to something. It's because I don't think it can. Oh, it kills Whimsical. Gets Cluster? Surely Cluster kills this. It can take a hit. Yeah, okay. Because this toxicity, that was really well done there. Okay, it was for Grass, not Delphox. Yeah, okay. That was really good plan. You really looked into Chimama's thing. But yeah, the shift gear that turn, actually incredible move. The more I see you play, the more I feel like I'm not gonna get you into Victini. You're gonna immediately go towards Spew next season. And then Mabusuf just finishes the match. Wow, that was a lot faster and more decisive than I feel like all the other matches we've seen. Besides like the turn 4 win. This whole interaction against Lantern, turn 12, and you basically I think the shift gear actually wins you the game there here. He could potentially go into Glass Tree here and actually kill the Toxtricity, but maybe he thought he was in kill range. But he should know that this Toxtricity is always like full HP, because I feel like you have always brought a really defensive Toxtricity. Unless I... Yeah, this is where you're like locked into playoffs where you're just gonna meme around until the end. And then lose playoffs round 1. Yeah, that was a great play there. The shift gear was really what helped, like I think what made you win that match. And then the potential like misjudge on Jomama's side, not going into Glass Tree earlier. But yeah, this is it for week 6. I can do this because I haven't. Take a look at the current standings. Yeah. Oh yeah, but there's matches from this week. Haha. Well, spoilers. Viking is still undefeated. So like, Viking has been having a great season. Yeah, here. Second place, 5-1. Alex also 4-1. Jumama. Like, a great season from all of you so far. Like, I'm so surprised Gage has managed to actually be getting, like, he get into Shaman, and I was worried that he could potentially, like, struggle at the beginning at least, and he just goes off and immediately beats all the other people, and, like, sits solidly in, like, playoff range. Alex, I'm telling you, if I jinxed you at power rankings, because at power rankings I said your team, if you play it right, has the potential to do so much. And like you just need to play it right, and you're playing it right though. I mean, I jinxed Niv with the S ranking. Wait, Supreme, you want me to jinx your team? Okay, let me see. What is here? Oh, the Flamigo, the Scarf Flamigo every week is really great. Really using your the lowest speed and like running the Scarf Flamigo is really great. Anyway, this is it for the watch party. Thank you all for joining, and I wish you all a great rest of Saturday and Sunday. And as long as there isn't some sort of random shit happening in my IRL, I should be fine to do Victini news. There was some issues last like this week and then a few weeks ago, so hopefully we'll have Victini back on Wednesday, and then obviously the watch party next week on Saturday as always. Anyway, good night.